guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I am finally sharing my spring inspired apartment. Before seasons came out, I started sharing these apartments that were inspired by the different seasons. So I've already shared summer, fall, and winter, and this is my spring one, so it's up a little bit late. I wanted them all to be out before seasons was released, and I wanted to share these to kind of see what I could come up with without actually having seasons in the game with the items that we already have, and see how I could portray a certain season. And so this is the spring one, and I hope you guys do like it. Sorry it did take me so long. I did have it finished before I left on my vacation, but I never got around to editing the footage or doing the voiceover before I left. So it is a bit late. Seasons has been out for some time now, but it has been on the gallery for since I finished it. So it's been up on the gallery for a long time, so maybe you've downloaded this apartment. I really like the way it turned out. I love the floor plan a lot. I have renovated this apartment a couple times. It's one of those long, narrow apartments in the Spice District, which are a little bit difficult to renovate, I think because of the floor plan, but they make for really kind of cute, cozy, cramped apartments. Because last time I renovated this apartment, I had the kitchen on the opposite side of this like central living area, which I think looked pretty cool, but I kind of like it better this way, I think. So this apartment does have 3 bedrooms, so it's a pretty good sized family apartment. I did 2 kids rooms, and then like the parents' bedroom with an ensuite, and then there's a family bathroom, and then the whole living area is like the central area of the apartment that has the kitchen, the dining, the living room, and the home office like all in one room, which I really like. I think it makes for nice gameplay in apartments. But right now I am starting with the kitchen area, which I think turns out really cute, and I started pulling out a lot of green items, and now not all of the greens match in the game, which is okay. I tried my best to make them all work together, but originally I was gonna do a very pastel like theme for the spring apartment, but I ended up going very like grassy green, which I think totally works. I think it does represent spring pretty well, and I really do like it. I've never used this much green in a build before, I don't think, but I do really like the way it turns out, and I especially really like the dining area because I had the sim like set the table, and it just looked super cute with the painting that I put above the table, and that's why I ended up making it part of the thumbnail, which I had a lot of fun creating, and I actually was very inspired by Aveline. She recently changed from Aveline Sims to Aveline, so if you guys aren't subscribed to her, definitely do that. I will link her channel down in the comments below, because I've seen a lot of people do pictures where they do more of like an aerial view of their decorating, but I've seen that more on Tumblr, and I haven't seen anybody else do that on their YouTube channel. But I saw that she'd been doing that, and I thought it was really creative, so I went over and asked her if she would mind if I did a little bit of that in my own thumbnail, and she thought that was pretty cool, and she thought, yeah, that would be an alright thing to do. So I was definitely inspired by her, so I wanted to thank her for that, and definitely go and subscribe to her because she is amazing, and she's been recently getting a lot of subscribers, so I'm very happy to see that because it's very well deserved. But anyway, so now I'm on to the living room area, and I made my own little sectional couch with this, like, it's patio furniture, but I think it looks really nice, and it came in the right colors, so I'm very happy with the way that turned out, and adding a little shelf here with some decoration, which I thought looked really cute, and I just really like how everything's just cramped in this living area. I think it's really cute, and I did add lots of detail, but I think it's not so much that this feels like a messy apartment. I feel like it looks lived in, which is one of my favorite ways to decorate. I'm sure you guys know that by now. I do love doing like cluttery lived in builds, but I really like it when I can achieve the look of lived in without being messy. So that's what I tried in this apartment. Hopefully you guys agree. Hopefully I pulled it off. I just wanted it to look like, yeah, Sims live here. I think that's a lot of fun. And I made my own little like console with those 2 side tables. Well, the one side table, I just took 2 of them and merged them together. It came with laundry day. I love that table. I use it all the time. And then here I am doing the home office area. So this trick I've done many times, especially recently. I should probably start doing something else because I'm getting a little bit carried away and not trying new things. But I really like the way it looks. I just take a desk and I merge it into some bookcases, and I feel like it just creates a new piece of furniture, and it looks like a built-in unit, which I really like. And this time I did add an extra bookcase to the left of it, so that one will be usable, but the one directly behind the desk will not be. And yeah, I just really like the way this area turned out. I think it's pretty cool. So if you guys have downloaded this apartment, definitely let me know if you've played in it, if you've enjoyed it, because I think it turned out really nice, and I think it would be a nice apartment to play in. So very happy about that. And then I am just changing the flooring in the kitchen, and I end up changing it in the bathrooms as well, just to a simple white tile. I felt like it just needed a different one. So I'm starting off decorating the first bedroom, which is the parents' bedroom, and I really like the way this room turns out, and they do have an ensuite bathroom, which is pretty simple. And honestly, I need to step up my bathroom skills, I think, because I've been doing a lot of just copying items over to the other bathrooms and not making them unique or their own, or really trying out different like styles. I'm very stuck in my like very rigid decorating with bathrooms, I feel like, so I need to experiment a little bit and make them a little bit different. I feel like the only time I do unique bathrooms is when I do like a modern build. I'm not sure if that's right, but that's how I feel. But anyways, so for this bedroom, I do end up adding a vanity table in here, and I end up using I pull this chair out here in a second. I use this chair, which is actually just a regular like living room lounge chair. So you will want to replace that chair if you want to make this vanity usable, but I kind of wanted it to look like it was kind of pushed in and cocked to the side. So I can't do that with a regular chair because it'll just snap into place and be usable. So if you want this to, if you want your Sims to be able to actually put on makeup, then change the chair. But if not, I think it looks kind of cool. And yeah, I think in a little bit I end up opening up the debug menu because I was feeling like I wanted a bit more decoration, and I decided that I wanted to use some of the bird pictures from Cats and Dogs on the wall, and then it dawned on me. I remembered that we have Easter eggs in the game, and I'm like, what is an Easter apartment if I do not add Easter eggs? So I go through and add a few everywhere. I mean, I didn't go overboard with it, but I tried to add just a couple little ones here and there just to kind of tie in the Easter theme. And since I had the bulletin board up here, I thought I would add a few postcards, and they are the postcards from My First Pet stuff. And I do end up adding a lot of My First Pet stuff in the kids' room just because it came in like the perfect green color. So I'm aware that a lot of people might not have that pack. So if you don't, you might want to think about replacing the items with other things. I think if you download it, it should replace the items for you. But like I've said before, I've never actually tested that out. I've been told that it just replaces the items with items that are the same. So like if you have a chair that's from a different pack, it'll replace it with one that you already have. I need to actually test that out. But anyways, so this is going to be the kids' bathroom, and like I said before, I copied over everything. I really need to mix it up a lot, or mix it up more. But I do really like that I add like a little bit of decoration on the sink on the little counter. I add just a little bit of like I guess just extra detail, which I thought was nice. And this is going to be the first kid's bedroom, so very green, and the other kid's room is not going to be any less green. But I do really like the way it turns out. I think it's very cute. I like both of these rooms a lot. I think they're super adorable. And this one I end up getting a playhouse in, and another reason I wanted to use My First Pet stuff is because they come in these cute little bunny chairs, and so this one I thought was so adorable, and I ended up putting another one in the other kid's room as well. And something I realized when I was editing the footage of this, I haven't done a toddler room or like a nursery in ages. So I'm thinking, I do have a couple builds that are, well, one is done, the other one is almost complete, so maybe I can put a toddler bed in that one. I probably should. So within the next couple of family home builds, I will be doing some toddler bedrooms because I feel like it's been too long, and yeah, I need to mix it up a little bit. But anyway, so this room is coming together, just adding a few little decorations on the nightstand, and I do end up going through, after I'm done with the second kid's bedroom, I do end up going through and adding some accent walls in these kids' rooms because I felt like they were pretty bland, having one solid wall color throughout the entire room. So I was very happy with the way it turned out because we have some really cute base game wallpapers that have like grass and like butterflies and trees and stuff, so I thought those were really perfect. So I'll pull those out in a little while, but this is going to be the second kid's room, and I really like the way this room turns out as well. I think it is so cute. And I pulled out this little debug object, which is it's one of the school projects, so I think it's the bridge project. I'm not really sure what it's called, but I really like that item, and I thought it was pretty cute to put there on the desk. And then other than that, what else do I add in this room? The bunny chair, like I said, and then I think I get a bookcase in here, and yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. It's been quite a while since I have done this apartment, but it is a quick one, so yeah, I definitely need to do more apartments. I've been thinking about ones that I should do maybe are a little bit more themed now that we have seasons out. Maybe I should do like one all decorated for Christmas, like a cozy grandma's apartment. That would be, ooh, that's a good idea. Maybe I should do that. Would you guys like to see that? Let me know. Oh, and I pulled out that plate that is from Parenthood that has like the kids' artwork on it. I thought that was super cute. And then over here I just put some like posters, and it took me actually some time to figure out what I wanted to put over here. But yeah, posters in the end. It does end up being very, very green, so if green isn't your favorite color, this probably isn't the apartment for you. I actually need to work on my pastel skills because I find it difficult to use pastels. I mean, some of the colors in this apartment are pastel-y, but I think it looks springy in the end. But here in a few seconds I do change up the wallpaper, but we are almost to the screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!